Bruce Gender is a man, not a woman. Bruce Gender is not a conservative. Bruce Gender is an LGBTQ activist. Controlling our minds by controlling the words is pretty crazy when you think about it. And that's what the Democratic Left Party do. Now, if Bruce Gender can be a woman, right? Even though we all know that he's a man. What's wrong with Rachel Dolezal identifying as a black civil rights leader? Honestly, I think a man that believes that he's a woman is more insane than a white person that believes they're a black person. Rachel Dolezal must have came out a little too soon to be an activist for black people. However, we got the white man, Martin Luther King, Shaun King. He's a black activist who's fighting for the black struggle. And he's a white man who's claiming to be a black man who took the rapper T.I. look with the little, mustache and beard and the little haircut. Shaun King is this a white man that's pretending to be a black man. Now, if women can identify as men and men can identify as women, what's wrong with a white person identifying as a black person? Is that a contradiction? Then somebody wrote me and said, "You always talk about black people." Yeah, that's what I specialize in. I know more about black people than I know about white people. And I can call us out on our crap because in the black community, we got a lot of contradictions. The left controls cancel culture. The white liberals control cancel culture. And cancel culture is honestly the minority of people who actually believe in it. It's white liberals that don't believe that Aunt Jemima have a place on a pancake box or any black faces belong on any food that they take home to their home. They don't remove white people. They remove Indian people from everything, and they remove black people from everything. Did you notice that where all the races are is blue? Everywhere on the map that's blue, that's where racism actually exists. But I thought it was the straight white Christian conservative man who live in the red states that's so-called racist. And all of the race problems actually happens in the inner city where the black and brown live and the white liberals live. When you hear about these so-called hate crimes, you can't just jump on them immediately. Usually they're over-exaggerated. Usually the truth come out later, such as Juicy Smollett or Bubba Wallace, who had the noose hanging in his garage. Most of these hate crimes be like extreme cases where some white person spray painted the N-word on your car, or some white person came to your house like LeBron James and spray painted N-word and swastika all around your house. You got to be careful before you jump straight to what the media is saying about these hate crimes. Most of the time, they're over-exaggerated and they make no sense. And if a white person that's a true racist wanted to do something, these crimes are just too obvious to point straight to them. So what's the point? These hate crimes, they usually never make any sense. And most of the time we call hate crimes when race don't have anything to do with it. A white person can victimize a black person, automatically that's considered a hate crime. It can't just be a criminal white person that we just lock up and take them to jail. It has to be a hate crime. You victimize a black person, you must hate black people. Black people will victimize other black people while saying the N-word. Why are they doing it? On camera. Black people can victimize white people. It was a case a couple of months ago where a young black man beat up an elderly guy in an old folks home, just jumped on top of him and started punching him. Black young dude on a white elderly man. Guess what? It was barely covered in the media. It's not considered a hate crime. It's only considered a hate crime when a race fit the left-wing narrative that they're trying to push on society. White liberals don't believe that black people should have the freedom of school choice. I thought it was the straight white Christian conservative man that was the true racist, although the straight white Christian conservative man believed that black people should have school choice and not be limited based off of just your zip code. White liberals are the true racists, the people that smile in your face and act like they're your friend and they're here to help you and they're here to solve all of your problems because they don't believe you can solve your own. Them are the white people that's racist that you need to worry about. The straight white Christian conservative man is the person that's protecting the freedom for everybody. The white liberals believe in defunding the cops. Don't defund the police where the white folks live. Defund the cops where the black folks live. And oh yeah, black people, we're also going to make it harder for you to purchase a firearm because we don't believe that you should have the freedom to protect yourself, even though we're also going to take away the cops. And black people just go right along with it. I always thought it was the straight white Christian conservative man that was a racist. Meanwhile, the straight white Christian conservative man is freedom for guns. The white liberals are anti-guns. They want to turn us into Australia. They want to take our freedom away. Muzzle up and put a mask. Shut up, Negro. Don't worry about no guns. We're going to defund these cops. They're racist. You're defending white people. You love white people, Nate. Actually, I'm going against the white liberal agenda. If anybody's bootlicking for white people, that would be you, my friend. I am actually going against the narrative that they're trying to push. According to white liberals, I'm black, I'm oppressed. I don't have any money. I can't buy my own house. I need affirmative action. I need reparations. I can't do anything. I'm too dumb to figure out how to get into college on my own. I'm too dumb to pump my own gas. I'm too dumb to handle a firearm to protect myself. That's what white liberals believe in. But the straight white Christian conservative man is the one that's accused of being the racist. Why you see white people is superior, black people? Why do we call white people supremacists? Why do we call them superior? You don't hear me doing that. Y'all do that. Y'all say I'm the bootlicker for white people, but yet you believe white people are supremacists. You believe white people are superior. I'm the bootlicker, but you believe white people are supremacists. You believe white people are superior. You believe in white privilege. What is white privilege? I don't believe that. I don't validate white people like that. You'll never hear me calling a white person a white privilege or a white supremacist or all of these other names. There's class privilege, don't get me wrong. LeBron James kids are better off than me by default based off of who their daddy is. A millionaire black man. White people don't just get a bunch of handouts just for being white. You want to speak on a white privilege, but you don't have no idea what it's like to be white. You don't know what it's like to grow up as a poor white person. You don't know what it's like to grow up to be a rich white person either. Now, do you really believe the average poor white person have so much privilege over you that they could just get all of these great jobs, all of these great handouts, and all kinds of stuff? It just doesn't work like that in the real world. Stop calling white people superior and stop calling them supremacists. Because honestly, the white liberals like being called superior and supremacist. I'm the bootlicker, but yet you sit there and call white people superior and supremacist. You're automatically calling them a superior if you call them a supremacist, by the way. Now, I appreciate every single body who newly subscribed to my channel, even the people that been there from the jump. Make sure you like this video, share this video. Let me know what you think. Peace.